Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. And today I have, I hope, is a special, extra special video for you that you'll find very, very useful and helpful and informative and hopefully will inspire you. I want to talk a little bit about line art coloring versus grayscale coloring. Now, a lot of people are intimidated by the grayscale. If you're not, wonderful. Glad to hear it. So this video is aimed toward you guys who either think you don't like it, or you're on the fence, or you don't know, whether you like it or not, or want to try it, or you're afraid to try it. I think you get the idea. So I thought it would be a cool idea if I got a project that I could literally color side by side, one in grayscale, one in line art. Let me grab a little water. You know I need that for my yakking. So I've got this neat little book that is called the Sunshine Hobo's Coloring Book. And it is by Heather Valentin, and she includes, I just loved it because of the little hobo pictures, just little cutie pies, and I thought it would be fun to do those in the whole bit. Unbeknownst to me, in the back, she included some grayscale in the back. Yay! All right, now I got to tell you, I'm on the fence about grayscale, so I'm there with you. So I'm looking at these pictures in the back, and there were 3 of them, and I want to show you the side-by-sides of these. There we go. Here, let me do it this way. This would be the smart way to do it. See? Isn't that neat? So somebody may look at that and go, oh my gosh, I don't like grayscale. I don't like how the pencil color comes out. And I'm here to tell you guys it's not difficult, and you will get some fantastic results. So I particularly thought if I did the side-by-side coloring, you could see this. And these are my 2 pieces. You can see the definite difference. Let me bring you in closer. See, this is the grayscale. Different richness to it. You can see everything that's coming out of it. The gray is showing beautifully. The color is showing beautifully. Even though you have really dark areas here. Just really cool. This was a really dark area. So a dark, medium, light. All right. And then is this guy. And that was done in pencil. This is the line art. Blended it. Cute as a button. And actually I could do some more on this, but I thought, I'm just gonna do a side-by-side on a new project, and you guys can see the difference and see how you like it. All right. And one more reference now, or one reference that I am gonna give you. There's a lady on YouTube that does out of this world grayscale, Ruth Sanderson. So after you watch this, watch her. She will help you and guide you through the coloring. She does a beautiful job. So this is the project that I'm going to work on. I'm going to start it in this video, and we'll work through it together. So for example, I'll do some of the bricks over here, and then I'll do the bricks over here, and then I'll do the hair. So, just lots of neat stuff here. Let me grab some more water. And I really hope that this side-by-side comparison helps you. And I hope that you enjoy my video. Please subscribe. Please give it a like if you like it, because that's always appreciated, of course. And tell your friends. All right, guys, let's get started. So the thing you need to know about grayscale is, as with line coloring, you need to have your light, your medium, and your dark pencil. So there's really no difference right there. So let me show you. I'll swatch my reds here. I've got light. I've got medium. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mixed them. I'm sorry. Let's try this again. So there's my light. Here's my medium. And here's my dark. And I'll pull you in closer so you can see, okay? Now, since I did mix my pencils, this is why, and this is just a little tip here, is that when you lay your pencils down, lay them down in order of darkness. That way you won't mix them up like I did. Okay, so here are my reds, my light, medium, and dark. Here are my greens, light, medium, dark. Here are my blues, light, medium, dark. You get the idea. Here are my aqua blues, light, medium, dark. I've got oranges, the greens, the yellows, yada, yada, yada. All right. So I'm going to start on the brick on the grayscale. Better yet, I'm going to start on the brick on the line art, because you guys are more comfortable with that. So let's start you off in your comfy zone. Okay. I hope everybody is doing fabulous today. It is, what? Tuesday, July 18th? No, August 18th, excuse me. Woohoo! To get in here a little bit. Now, unfortunately, the paper's not the greatest quality. You know, there's that real thin stuff. So we need to deal with that too. But hey, it is what it is. And I'll just do a couple more rows here. Okay, so there's my light. Then I'm going to go ahead and do my medium. And again, don't make the same mistake I did about the light and the medium and the dark. Now notice that this paper, because it's the cheaper paper, we've got all sorts of little white spots on that because the tooth of the paper is not the best quality, but that's fine. I think it lends a little more authenticity. And by the way, I will show you my brands and my pencil numbers in a moment. As you know, I work with a lot of pencil brands, so I really don't worry about what brand is what because I'm after the color. Okay, and let's go with the dark now. Oh yeah, that's looking good. And then of course in between I'm going to do another, you know, different color, you know, like a grouting color. Okay. Now, if you want to hit that with your blender pencil lightly, that's fine. But you don't want to get it too much, okay? So I'm going to leave that definitely up to you because that's personal taste. But you don't want to wipe out that lighter area, okay? And I may even come back at a later date, like with a gray, just to darken this a little bit. We'll see. Okay. So that is our LineArt brickwork. And I would also be smoothing that with my finger. And that's really going to give you a nice effect. All right. And again, when you go to do your coloring, keep your pencils in order of light, medium, dark. At least I have to. If you don't, cool. All right. I'm loving how this is coming out already. All right, guys. So let's work on the grayscale now. And let me make sure I got you, both of these in the picture here. There you go. Excuse me, the adjustment. So you want sharpened points, of course. Now, I need to point out, guys, the grayscale only shows you where your values are, and that's why actually a lot of people like it, because it doesn't hinder coloring, it helps it. It teaches you where dark and light are. So please don't dismiss it. Let me grab some water. Okay, let's do this. And pull you in so you can see. All right, see these light areas here? Very, very lightly with my pencil. And when you first start this, it looks icky. But once you start to see this come together, I think you're gonna like it. Now, let's talk quality of grayscale pictures. Some are better quality than others. So if you do decide to get into grayscale, what I would do is get involved in a Facebook group that does nothing but grayscale and ask what the better books are. So I'm going to go down 6 bricks just like I did before. Let's see here what we got. Again, I'm just searching out my light areas with my lightest pencil. Oh, got a little heart there. Don't want to color over that by mistake. Okay, then I'm going to use my medium pencil to color in where there is a darker gray. And you can already start seeing this coming together. Let me pull out just a little bit for you. Okay. Excuse me while I pick up a couple sheets of paper that went flying off my desk. There we go. All right, and then we're going to use our dark. Fill in the rest of the brick. And I will tell you, the grayscale coloring is as intricate as regular coloring. The little nuances and stuff. This is not just to slap the colors down. And you can start seeing these bricks taking shape as I'm adding the dark. And if you have some areas where you can't see where that goes, then wing it. Use your artistic abilities to finish. We've all done that on our colorings where something hasn't been clear. And that absolutely gorgeous music that you're hearing in the background is supplied by Whispering's Piano by subscription. $30 a year. They do not pay me to promote them. There we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and gently finger blend that. You don't want to lose your different colors. All right. Now, let me show you the difference between the two. See? Nothing exotic, nothing scary. I'm going to be working on this to put an edge on these to make them more dimensional. In other words, I'm not limited by the 3 pencil colors. But the main thing that I want you to see is the difference as these are being colored. See here where it's very clearly the lighter. And if you want to, you know, you could do your dark next if that helps you. I'm going to do that on this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my central color, my medium, my medium color. Whatever helps you to see this the best. So let's see, I can clearly see the light here. The lighter. And you see how that gray is showing through beautifully? And I've got the dark here. And then I've got my medium. How pretty is that? Go back with my light a little bit. If you need to do touch up a little bit, like with your lighter colors, fine. Look how beautiful and dimensional those bricks are looking, guys. And I don't even have the grout done. Do not press hard when you're doing this. Just work your colors in. Let the pencil do the work for you. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right. And again, you can see the difference. We've got dimension on here. And like I said, I don't even have that background done yet. Now, on my line art, I would be going ahead. Let's see what we can do here. Oh. I'm going to use a nice reddish purple. Oh, and I am so sorry I failed to show you my 3 reds. These are my Cool Bank, which is my tomato red. That's my lightest. This is my Cool Bank Cerise. That was my medium. And this is my Faber-Castell, the deep red. 223. All right. Love this. All right. So now I'm going to use my Indian Red Light, which is 27, which is my Castle Arts. Get a nice sharp point. And I'm going to work in a little dimension now. On my bricks. Bring my color in a little bit. And again, this is my line art that I'm working on. And I do this a lot on my mushrooms. My red mushrooms is outline my red with the purple just to give it some nice dimension. See the difference there? I'm not going to do all of them because I still want to show you another thing. And I decided I'm going to go ahead and blend that. Just don't blend away your light, your medium, and your dark, okay? Okay, so let me pull you out and show you now. Let me put my grayscale on the right because that's how I've been showing you. See how that's starting to look? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And of course, once we start getting that color in between the bricks, it's going to look absolutely fantastic. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is, since we've got hobos here, I'm just going to go ahead with probably my blues in the hair. So let me show you the example here. I really am hoping, guys, that this shows you that you don't have to be afraid of grayscale. Okay, light, medium, dark. All right. So there are my swatches. And the pencils that I'm using are my Cool Bank Premium Powder Blue. And I'm using a Zenicolor for my medium, which is my 015 Dodger Blue. And then this is my Prismacolor True Blue PC903. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and, just for giggles and laughs, I'll do my line art first. And for the sake of time, so I don't bore you to death, I'll just go ahead and do the one side, because I want to jump over to the grayscale and show you how that's going to come out. So I always like to put a base color in. These hobos are so fun to do, they really are. And let's see here. So we've got, yeah, the hair behind the neck. Love those little hearts. And what I'm going to do, just so that I can show you this, is I'm going to color just down just a little bit. Because I want to work on that part and show you. Okay, and let me sharpen my pencil so I can get that last lock of hair. Oh, this is just too stinking cute. Okay, so there's my lightest blue, non-grayscale, okay? And then I'd be using my medium blue. On the areas where my hair is indicated darker by the author. See how I'm doing that? And you can see how beautifully this is turning out. Okay, now I'm going to use my darker blue in the part of the hair. And I'm going to bring that down just a little bit. Smooth that all out. Now, in the area here, we've got some black. just like the part. So I'm going to very lightly darken that with my darker color. See that? And that's really going to give this a full body and richness. Let me grab my medium blue. Get a little in here. Okay, dark blue right where it's very dark. See that? Get this nice and dark in that part. Oh man, cute. And then I'm going to very lightly blend that. I mean, I'm hardly touching this, guys. Like I said, the paper's not the best, so you don't want to pill your pencils. All right, now let's do this in grayscale. Okay. All right. Excuse me while I get a little water. I don't know, I'm gonna have to say TSC, too stinking cute. Gotta remember my own letters. Okay. So. Now, I've been telling you that I've been starting on the light. If you don't want to start on the light parts, that's fine. You can start on the darks. I'm going to start on the light on this one. I'm not jamming my paper into my pencil into the paper. In fact, I'm holding my pencil back towards the end, which forces me to lighten up my touch. Notice how that light gray is giving this a dimension already. Oops. My paper was underneath and picked that up. Okay, and I'm going to do a little bit of the light just down this side just to give me something to work with here. All right, now I'm going to use my medium blue. It's got shavings all over the point. Just a light spot there. And you can see how beautifully the paper and the gray underneath the pencil is picking up the depths. Oops, got a little rough spot underneath. You ever have that? You're coloring along and then all of a sudden you got like something gritty on your table. Very quick rub over. And again, guys, by going light with the pencil, the gray is picking up the color beautifully. Okay. Let's see, I've got a little dark in there. A little light here. Okay, and then I'm going to take my darkest blue, and then any area where you've got like a super dark area, that's where you want to go with your darkest blue. See that? See how I've added that little curl there? And at this point, if you want to get a little artistic with your coloring and maybe add a little darken area where it's not necessarily indicated, have at it. It's your coloring. All right. Okay. So let me show you the side by side. Let me pull this out. Excuse me, the bouncing. There you go. Grayscale's not hard, guys. Look how beautiful that is. And if you prefer your line art, there's that as well. I'm going to be working on those bricks to make them more dimensional. But they're already dimensional on this side. Just noticed a little area that I missed. And guys, coloring grayscale is a wonderful way to learn shadows and shading because it's already there for you. This is why I don't want you to be afraid of it, okay? All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're seeing the difference now. Don't forget, this is the book. If you want to go ahead and get it and try this on your own, you can. But I want to make sure with this video, this teaching video, that you are very, very comfortable with grayscale. Okay? All right, guys, this is ILene Vick for Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. And we've been comparing line art coloring versus grayscale coloring on the same picture. Fun, fun, fun. I'll work on the outfits next time. The wood will be really fun to do. You'll see the difference on that. So, lots of good stuff with that. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And thank you for your time as always. Joyous, joyous coloring. You take care, stay safe, have an excellent, excellent day. Bye.